This was a time when Medicare was instituted and pharmacists were now involved directly daily with physicians, nurses, and other health professionals. This is where the clinical aspect of pharmacy had to be beefed up a bit. The time came before the ASHP Board of Directors to say, should we create a new conference where anybody that had an interest in the practice of pharmacy in the institutional setting could come? And this became then the first ASHP Midyear Clinical Meeting in 1966.
I was very young, just out of my residency program for 2 years. And so any time that I got away from the operation, it was a big deal for me.
I was a graduate student at that time. And I looked on the podium and see all the leaders in the profession, all there at the same time. It was overwhelming. And I really had so much to learn, and those are the people that can teach me.
We had an opportunity to really discuss and put into action what you were educated to do.
There was something special about coming together as hospital pharmacy practitioners that made a contribution to your ability to provide better patient care.
The intent was to have the mid-year meetings in Washington, D.C. every year in the first week in December. If we were going to be successful, it would be proven by the attendance, if they would come or not at that time of the year.
I had gotten married on December 7th, 2 years before, and so that began the process of me not being home for my wedding anniversary for most of my married life. I doubt if anybody really was able to perceive at that first year what this meeting would turn into.
Corridors are just abuzz all the time with people talking. I think networking has been the key to the success of the midyear.
As time went on, each year we added something more, and then we added the exhibit program. And so the midyear took on a form of evolution of its own. It was a constant stream of exchange of information and relationships that lasted forever.
I think the complexity of the meeting and the number of people who attend is really remarkable.
The scope of the mid-year meeting is bigger than any other pharmacy meeting I've ever attended. The variety of topics that are discussed, the variety of forums that people can meet to exchange ideas and gather new information, there is nothing like it, no matter what your practice area is.
Whether they're students or practitioners or the press, and certainly the industry, they come for all different purposes. But put together, it serves humanity in terms of what we're trying to do clinically in our institutions.
We're capturing those who are young and new in the profession, giving them philosophy, inculcating in them a feeling of pride in the profession, serving patients, and being part of an important community.
There's no one segment of pharmacy that stands alone. We're part of a whole, and you grow professionally by participating in the meeting.
So it's really a catalyst for the changes in the profession over 50 years.
Just a demonstration to me of how germane the mid-year clinical meeting continues to be to the broader practice community of pharmacy.